Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dungeons and Dreamers, the only stream podcast that is about Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Sullivan Harris. I'm going to be your dungeon captain today. This is a little show about 5 adventurers who are getting sucked into each other's heads, and they have to fight their way out of each other's dreams in order to wake up again.
I like the second way you said
Harris.
it better.
I'm Sullivan Harris. I'm going to be captaining the ship today, and I also play Randy Pepper on the off days. Also with us today is Dragonbait.
Hi, I play Mabel Jean, the elderly half-elf warlock.
Shade Throne.
Yep.
Gerundu.
Hi, I'm Gerundu. I'm playing Pliskin, the Yuan-Ti spell sword. That's it. That's right. I drink rather a lot, so I tend to forget my race and profession.
Tiana.
Hi, I'm Tiana. I play Riri, the Aarakocra drunken master monk.
And Ernest.
Hey, I'm Ernest, also known as Hollow Invective. I play Heatcaster Bellows, your favorite rude bard.
Definitely my favorite rude bard.
Did I do it good? Did I mess it up?
You did
real good.
I hit all the checked all the boxes.
Yeah.
You're fine, yeah.
All right.
If I was playing a different character, I would offer you a Werther's original.
Oh,
the highest compliment.
That's like gold in my universe.
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a little gander into Randy Pepper's head, shall we? Now, I want you all to imagine the last time you were just like awoken from a nightmare. You know, like when you get the sweats, you wake up, your bed is just soaked, like the worst feeling in the world. That's what happens to you right now. You just blast awake, and it's just like overwhelming. Like there's bright light in your eyes, you can't see anything. But as you sort of start adjusting to what's around you, you realize that you're in a cage. But it's not a normal cage, because this cage is just made out of extremely muscular arms that are like grabbing onto one another to form a giant cage. And from outside the cage, you hear, "Ha ha! I finally got someone! Yes, finally!
Oh my.
I see we're beginning with the body horror. Cool.
You're making my tunic all oily. Stop it! Grasping bloody muscular hands.
So between two of the arm bars in this cage, you see Randy Pepper's face poke through. And he's just like, "What? I always knew this would happen someday, but I thought you guys were better than this."
What? What did we do?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You're the ones that tried to break into my dreams.
Oh, wait, Randy, we didn't try to break into anybody's dream. We were just thrust into them, as we were with everybody's dreams.
Randy,
Have you been preparing to capture us this entire time?
Randy, you know how it is when you just pass out and you wake up in someone else's house. It just happens. It's happened to us both many times. That's the reason we can't go back to Baldur's Gate.
Dragonbait and Gerundu, can you both roll a persuasion check?
Hell yeah, I can.
And meanwhile, Heatcaster, Randy's gonna turn to you and he's gonna just be like, "What'd you say? I forgot."
You know what? It's fine. Just actually, we should go because it's Tuesday, and we should go to the thing that we always do. But I can't do that if I'm in here.
I do like that thing we always do on Tuesday. How'd you two roll?
I got 14.
Unnatural 20.
Yay.
All right, Randy's just like, "All right, I don't really understand how you can just fall into someone's dream, but..." And he just kind of like wiggles his fingers and the arms just all like unlatch from each other and fall to the ground around you, which you notice you are in right now just a desert. Like it's desert all around you. There's hills off in the distance that look like they're made of sand. The ground below you is like this weird, kind of mushy, but also kind of firm substance. And as you look around, you realize that like, so this ground has cracks, like, you know how really dry deserts have like the cracked ground?
Oh god.
Kind of
it's
looks
his
like
body,
that,
isn't it?
but the cracks are actually abs that are
God.
forming the ground. And the hills in the background are actually just massive biceps and pectoral muscles and glutes.
Everything's
and
so
Randy
bloody
is just
oily.
like,
We're gonna have to talk about your life choices.
what's wrong with my life choices?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. How do we get out of here? Usually we're supposed to wake the person up, but you seem pretty awake.
I think we
Yeah,
just pick a direction.
that's-
The lack of friction will just carry us to the exit.
Enough oil, just slip and slide it to the
You might want to keep that one in the back of your mind, Pliskin. That might help you a bit later. But
Oh no!
I've got some explaining to do.
early
Yeah.
you
Have you all heard of lucid dreaming?
Oh.
Wasn't that the stripper from? No.
Well, yes,
No.
also. That's where I got the idea.
Ah. Then no, but do explain.
All right, so it's this cool thing you do when you're really smart, and you can just like make yourself awake in your dreams and just build whatever you want. So I built this place because I knew one day somebody was gonna try to break into my mind and steal my dreams.
Well, I really wouldn't want to steal this magnificent mindscape you've built for yourself, Randy. I
don't know why not. It's pretty great.
I'm
It's
upset
my
by how
perfect
on brand
world.
This is.
What?
I am upset by how on brand this is.
I'm
It's
not
a
even
temple
awake.
to manlyhood.
It's
Anyways,
something, yes.
I figured if someone was smart enough to get inside my head, they deserved the chance to get out. So I created 5 challenges based on my 5 tenets of manlyhood. And you guys are gonna have to pass them all in order to escape.
well, couldn't you just pass them and we just kind of chill back here and you do all the challenges?
Because I mean,
See,
clearly you're the manliest of us all.
and some of
Well,
us are
yeah.
not men.
That too.
Well,
Not even human.
And there's
Am I
that as
alive?
well.
You know that I view you two as equals to us men, so let's not get on that conversation. I physically cannot partake in these challenges, though. Since I am just like you guys are in here, I'm a figment of my own dreams, kind of. It's weird how it works, but don't question it.
Okay.
All right.
Explain it when we're awake.
I'll explain it when we're awake, and I had more time to think about it.
You're not going to think about it at all.
We're not gonna think about it.
Yeah. All right. What are these challenges?
All right, well, do you want to just jump into them?
Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't really want to jump into anything around here.
You're gonna have to. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
I'm gonna like sidestep and slide a little bit to the side and like a kid will on a slip and slide.
As you guys do that, Randy just like snaps both of his fingers, and the ground below you starts to shake as walls just appear, encasing you inside just a giant cavern of flesh.
Oh,
God, it's pimples.
Why?
From the ground, just like oozing out of the flesh, comes a pig. And the pig is about the size of like a large tavern. And it is just kind of sitting there. And Randy turns to you all and he's like, all right, the first tenet of manlyhood. Who can be a man without wisdom? Move the pig. And he points the pig.
Move the pig.
Yeah, only the smartest and most wise of men can move a pig.
I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at it.
At the pig?
Yeah. Why not?
All right, go for it.
Hey, that's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
So that's a 26 or 27 to hit.
Whew, yeah, that hits the big pig.
You were able to hit the broadside of a barn. Well done.
Oh shit!
So that is
Oh god! I'm sorry.
Like 30 points of damage to this pig.
It just fucking broke me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Eldritch
your
blasting.
Eldritch Blast slam into the pig, and it lets out a horrifying squeal and then just flops down onto its stomach.
It gets pushed back because of my because of the kind of
Force?
warlock.
Oh, okay. The
Because-
pig goes sliding back,
And I just go,
and under it, it reveals a large, fleshy trap door. And Randy is just standing there with his jaw dropped. A single tear rolls down his face as he just says, Orivoli. You hit Orivoli.
"You told me to move the pig. I'm not."
Yeah, I meant
strong."
like talk to it.
I'm going to check this trap door
Jesus Christ.
because I got nothing after that.
That's charisma. You want to talk to things, not wisdom.
Well, I don't know. Animal handling is wisdom, right?
That's true.
Yeah, animal
Yeah.
handling is wisdom.
Yeah, I was actually looking over at my sheet and going,
Eldritch blasting is a kind of animal handling, I suppose.
The animal was handled.
Randy runs over to the pig and he's just like, "Oh, Orivoli, oh, are you okay?" And he's like petting it.
we'll go over to the trap door.
Okay, so it's just like it's made of like the rim of the door is made of like 4 arms that are like grabbing each other. The inside is just skin stretched across it, and there's a hand sticking up for a doorknob.
Hate everything right now.
I pull out a feather and I tickle the arms.
They give a little squirm, but they're still like holding on tight to one another.
Hold on a second.
How many of those do you
Just pull
have?
out.
Here we go. Now.
He got a lot of them for shitty cowboys.
That was
I'm
in
going for- I'm going
character.
for cheat.
Grandma was asking.
This is an eye patch, and this is my handkerchief. Now,
Okay.
let's grasp that greasy hand.
You're just grabbing it.
Yeah, just grabbing it in like a
You grab
handshake
it.
grip.
It gives you the firmest handshake you've ever felt in your life.
That's quite a firm handshake you've got there.
Randy is kind of sobbing in the corner next to the pig, but he turns around and is like, "Thank you."
I doubt that giant pig is dead. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, but it has a giant burn mark in its chest.
I could have
As
used fireball. You always
It has
said
a giant
you're on
force
fire.
mark.
It's got a bruise.
It's got a big bruise on its chest.
I mean, to be fair, the thing is the size of the Pliskin. A little bit of a char on its bottom's probably not going to be too much of a big deal. Anyway, open this bloody
Don't
trap
you
door.
ever say char in front of Orivoli again.
All right, sear. How's that?
That's a little bit better. I prefer slow cook.
I'll give the
I'm
the-
hungry. I don't want to be hungry in this disgustingly oily place.
Maybe you should
open
hold
this
the pig.
bloody trapdoor.
I'll pat the massive pig as I'm passing by it. Just like, there you are, buddy.
It gives you like a sad little whimper and a
I'm
little
sorry.
oink.
I
I
know.
was told to move the pig. I moved the pig, and now I'm being persecuted for it. I
Granny,
don't understand.
you'll get no complaints from me. It's fine.
Pliskin's now my favorite.
I'll fish around in my bag and pull out an apple. It's a dream. I want to find an apple in my bag.
Yeah, you have a
and give
dream
it to the
apple.
pig.
Sure. Dream apple, yeah.
Cool, refreshing drink.
It sadly takes it and like slowly chews it. Drendu, when you pull on the trapdoor, it just pops right open. And inside is just darkness.
Darkness, my old friend.
Oh well,
I
hurry
can
up.
see 120 feet into darkness, so I'm gonna look down.
Pliskin's just pencil jumped in
Bye,
like a pencil,
Pliskin.
jumped straight down.
I'm looking.
So with your dark
Glory!
vision, you can see it's just a very similar room, like just made of flesh. And like the trapdoor is so small that you can't really see anything else down there.
Okay, I will follow Pliskin.
I'll follow as well.
I use the light spell and turn on my headlights so they shine out of my face, and then I jump in.
All right. So you all drop down, and when Heatcaster lands with his glowing eyeballs in front of you, you just see like, kind of looks like a man, but it's just like charred black skin, like someone who's been horrifically burnt. And he's just like, "Hey, come on, man! I was gonna do a cool entrance. Why you gotta turn the lights on me?"
Oh, are you the consequence of Randy's actions?
What? No,
Are you sure?
I'm Tom.
What's going on, Tom?
That must
Why
be,
are we here?
If he
What-
was, that would explain why we'd never seen him before.
I was gonna do something really cool. Can you turn your lights off?
Well, come on, indulge him, Heatcaster. Come on.
Fine. I like, I click my ear and my lights turn off.
As soon as your lights turn off, he just erupts into flames, and a giant flaming guitar appears in front of him as you hear the sickest metal riff you have ever heard. And
This is
Randy
actually the
Pepper,
first time I've been happy since I've been in here.
Randy Pepper just kind of like morphs down through the skin and lands next to you guys, and he's just like, "All right, the second tenet of manlyhood, charisma. You can't be a man if you can't persuade or perform. So you're gonna have to outclass this fella, and he's the best I could find, the best player I could find." And the fiery guy just starts playing a sick guitar solo.
Where did you find him?
At a tavern.
Did you? What? Okay.
He wasn't on
Yeah,
fire when I found him, if that's what you're asking.
Did you put him on fire?
Yeah, but
Of
he was
course he
okay
did.
with it. Right, Tom?
Of course he did.
And then the fire guy stops playing his solo for a second and is like, "Yeah, I was okay with it."
Oh,
Then he starts playing again.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I step up and I flare out my bagpipes and light them on fire.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know what back alley open mic night he got you from.
Oh, damn.
Well, let's do this, Tom.
Get it.
All right, what are you doing with your flaming bagpipes?
First I'm going to open up with an entirely too long Metallica style intro.
Okay. Roll the performance check, and I'm gonna say with advantage because you brought this dude's cooldown, jumping in with your lights.
Just quickly out of character. Adam, if you've got any metal bagpipes on file, now would be the time.
Yeah.
I would
That would
bet.
be 23.
Oh.
All right, well, he rolled against you and he got a 3. So your bagpipes just immediately start to overtake his solo. Like, you are easily outclassing him, but he's still going. He's still got a little fight left in him. And he rips out another solo and shoots out a pyre of flame from the top of his guitar. But this is going to be a skill challenge. So you just got your first success, and you have to get 3 successes before you get 2 failures. So if anybody
Cool.
would like to try something next.
Well, I'm high in charisma. I guess I could do something. I'm gonna go now, Tom. I need you to lower the volume as I am an elderly woman. And if you do, I will knit you the best sweater ever.
Is that a persuasion? All right, he is going to do a wisdom saving throw against you.
Okay. Got a 19?
He got a 16. That is another success, and he just like stops playing for a second and is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'll turn it down a little bit." And he reaches for the volume knob on his fire guitar and turns it down a little bit. Then he keeps playing.
Oh, wonderful.
Sit down and start knitting.
Okay, being a monk, I'm very agile and acrobatic. Could I make an argument for doing like an acrobatic display as a performance thing?
Okay, so like some aerial, like circus performance type stuff?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Sure, go for it.
Cool. Neat. 26.
Jesus.
Wow, you guys are awesome and he sucks. He got a 17.
I mean,
So he just, like-
is nothing to be sneered at, man.
He just like immediately turns off his fire guitar and he's like, come on, Randy, you said that I was the best you've ever found.
You're the best guitarist he's ever found. That is a very cool trick. And that is
Yeah,
some
but
amazing music.
I
But
can't
not
do the
nearly
flips
cool
and
enough.
stuff." Yeah, you're right.
I give him the sweater I made.
Oh, Granny.
You made it like in that, that 5
Why not?
seconds.
Yeah, it's a dream. Why not, man?
Yeah?
He picks it up and it immediately bursts into flame in his hands. And he's just like, aw. And Randy is just like, well, you guys made quick work of that one too. All right, on to the next one.
Onward.
When he says that, the room just kind of morphs into a flesh elevator that takes you guys straight up back to the surface, the deserty
I
surface.
really don't like these connotations at all.
And the giant set of like abs in front of you that make up the double doors just like split apart and open back out into the desert, where there is now a massive like Grand Canyon style chasm that is splayed out in front of you.
Oh, God,
It's
this
not
is
Grand
ass,
Canyon
isn't
style
it?
because it's only 20 feet long. But Randy is just like, all right, next up we have dexterity. Can't be a man if you can't jump. 20 feet, make it.
I'm just like, look at him and very slowly open my wings.
Who is not good at jumping? Because I can take you with me with Dimension Door.
I think I'm confident in my abilities to.
Okay, Heatcaster, you want to come with me?
Yeah, that's fine with me. This is
I grab Heatcaster and we Dimension Door across the chasm.
Randy just like looks over at you, jaw dropped once again.
Yeah, and Ruri Ruri will just jump into the air, flash her wings out, and just like, this is 20 feet. That's half of her movement.
no, Randy.
just
I got
slowly turns to Pliskin. No, you go ahead.
Randy. I just gotta ask you, what does this have to do with being a man exactly? Just want to know.
I just said you're not a man if you can't jump.
But
Men can jump. Leg day, don't skip it.
Right, leg day.
Yeah. And then he turns to Pliskin and he's just like, are you just gonna do something easy too?
Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? Takes a swig out of his hip flask, puts it back in, pops his collar, and takes a running jump at it.
Goes for it.
In fact, he's going to try and do a handspring and clear it.
Okay, I guess we'll go for an athletics check.
An acrobatics check, maybe?
You did
You're
say this
gonna
was a
flip
dexterity
across?
thing.
You can go for acrobatics if you are
Yay!
flipping
Thanks, Dad.
across the chasm.
Oh, I rolled a natural one. So
So Pliskin just like gets a slow motion running head start, just goes straight for the chasm, jumps across. It looks like he's gonna make it, but then he just does like the 70s cartoon thing where he's just like running in the air for a couple seconds, then immediately just drops straight down.
up until
And,
the point he drops as well, he just looks really smug, like,
He falls like down through the chasm out of your view, but he lands back on the other side of the chasm with
Wow.
Randy. And he's just like, well, that's more like how I imagined it would go for most people.
that was easy. All I had to do was fall.
No, you gotta get to the other side.
Oh,
We're all waving.
You're still on this side, Pliskin.
this side.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the other side.
Ah, well, I guess I'll try that again.
Yeah, you gotta break on through to the other side. Come on.
Alley-oop. That's a 12.
Yeah, no. You just fall down again.
Does he get close?
No.
Fuck.
He gets like maybe 15 feet, so he's still got a good like 5 more feet to clear. But he just falls straight back down the chasm and lands on the other side.
For some reason, I've lost.
Listen, I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. I thought out of everyone, you would be the one to pass these manly challenges the easiest.
I've been drinking heavily, and also I think there's something wrong with my gymnastic ability. I seem to be rolling very poorly.
Yeah, clearly.
Rolling your ankle a bit, maybe?
Right,
You gotta leverage. You gotta leverage your body.
Hey.
As I give you an inspiration die.
Hey.
Yay!
And Randy puts a hand on your shoulder and he just goes, Pliskin, and just remember, it's never not manly to ask your friends for help.
That is the kindest thing I've ever heard you say. But I'm still going to try for the 3rd time. Yeah. A fucking natural 20.
Yes.
All right. Bolstered by Heatcaster's words, you just fly across this chasm and land perfectly on the other side. And Randy just snaps his fingers and teleports to you guys. And he's like, all right, that's 3 out of 5. 2 more to go.
Let's do it.
All right, this next one is probably my favorite. And he snaps his fingers again, and a fleshy room builds itself around you guys once more, but this time it's more of like a square room. Like, it's not a cavern, it's got like some serious walls going on. But this time, 4 podiums erupt in front of all of you, as well as a podium in front of Randy, and a giant like sign made out of flesh with there's like writing on it made out of veins that comes out that just says Randy Pepper's Quiz Show. And he's just like, Task 3, Intelligence. Now, you can't be a man if you don't got a brain. That's what my mama always said. Task 4. That's right.
she would have known, I suppose.
How very intelligent for the task of intelligence to be misnumbered. I like it.
Hey, I don't have to pass it. You have to pass it.
I mean, if that's the bar we have to clear, I'm not worried.
Since this is the 4th task, let's go all in on 4. 4 questions for you all, and you have to answer at least 3 of them correct to pass.
Shit.
Contestants, are you ready?
Sure.
Question number 1. What is Randy Pepper's first name?
Randy.
As you say that, can you roll a D100 for me?
Fuck, I guess?
Okay, I guess.
Spicy.
Thanks for the warning. You should probably pull some percentiles out.
55.
So you are suddenly just
Spicy
like
pepper.
you can't see anything. You're just blind. But Randy is just like, you did it! Congratulations! First question answered!
Too soon, I've lost my eyesight.
What? I mean, I didn't think that eyesight just went away that quickly.
I didn't think so either, but here we are.
Do you have like some growths back there or something?
I don't know what happened. I'm blind.
I don't know what happened either.
Randy,
Anyways.
this is all you.
Roll a D100.
Me again.
Yeah.
The evil chortle from Durundu.
82?
Anytime a random table is being rolled on, I get a little thrill.
Granny turns invisible.
I'm blind and invincible, but I don't know that. I'm just gone for you guys.
Oh,
And
Granny,
she's
where'd
finally
you
been
go?
Raptured.
What do you
She's
mean,
been
where
raptured.
did I go?
Oh wait, there she is. Never mind. Oops.
I'm trying. I feel like I've like smacked Pliskin because I don't know where I am.
Ow!
So, some kind of feedback. All right.
What's
Oh, this is
I'm-
weird.
You didn't
I'm
do
going
this?
to make an illusion that says Randy and see what happens.
Okay. So your illusion says Randy, and can you roll a D100 for me?
Okay. 15.
Okay, so you are, even though you did that with a magic spell, you are stunned for the next minute.
Ah! Yep.
Andy!
Piggyback.
Roll a D100.
Oh shit! Who?
You.
Me?
Yep.
Oh god! Oh, I see. 20.
Your left arm disappears.
Fuck.
So you are still invisible, but you physically feel your left arm disappear, like it's not there anymore.
I don't think we should say his name anymore.
Ask me the
Oh,
questions,
shoot.
Quizkeeper. I am not afraid.
Okay, I think I know what happened though. Right before we went into these
What
dreams,
happened?
I got a wand of wonder, and I think it might be on my mind.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Has a wandering
Okay,
mind.
question 2. What is the name of Randy Pepper's childhood pet?
Is that the pig?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. Is it? I didn't know you as a child.
I'm just gonna, this is your question, Pliskin. Yeah, go ahead with that.
I wasn't paying attention at all. I kind of tuned out. I saw a pig the size of an inn.
Yeah, it's Alveoli.
Or Aurelia or something.
Is that your final answer?
It's either that or Fireball!
You were very close, but you are wrong. My pet pig was named Oravoli, and I loved him very
Shit.
much. And Granny put a bullet in his chest.
Bullet in his chest.
Question number 3.
Oh dear.
What is the best spell ever?
Fireball.
Correct! Nailed it!
Fuck, I should have got that one.
Fireball! Final question. How old is Randy Pepper?
As old as he feels, baby.
Yeah, it's true, but that's not the answer.
Shit.
Out of character, I believe he's in his 90s.
I think he's 91.
No, I think it's higher than that. I think he said he was 93. Why am I stuck between 93 and 96?
Millennials.
Always stuck between 93 and 96. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Well. Toss going for it. I agree that it was somewhere in the 90s, but
Yeah, it's in the 90s. I think it might be 93.
Let's go with 93 then.
yeah, I'm happy to go with that. Yeah. let's
Yeah,
do that.
sure. Yeah, sure.
Yes, 93. We'll say it in character.
All right, for all the marbles, 93 is in fact my age.
Holy shit.
But I don't feel a day over 23, baby.
Oh, God.
You don't
Anyways, you did it.
don't
Good
look a
job.
day over 75.
Oh, thank you so much, Pliskin. Is it
Look, do you want to get out of here or not?
Can you make me not invisible and blind? And can I have my arm back?
What?
My arm is gone.
I don't know how to do that. I could probably make the other arm disappear.
No. I need those.
You could try saying my name again.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna
What is
like
that?
reach one hand trying to find somebody to hold on to.
I'll actually like reach out with a hand and like see if I can find her and like see if I can't grab onto her hand and like put it on my shoulder so she can follow me.
I know. I'll cast Find Familiar and get my snake to perch on your shoulders or something so we can see where you are.
Once you find me.
Oh, we can follow your voice.
So
Keep
Granny,
speaking, Granny, we'll find you.
Now you're invisible.
Come, Sisyphus.
You're invisible, blind, have no left arm, and there's a snake on your shoulder.
He's a good boy.
Hey! This is fantastic. DM,
Yes?
can I cast counterspell on myself?
You can try.
Can I? Okay, well, I'm gonna do that thing. At least get rid of one of these things.
What does counterspell do?
It counters a spell. I don't think it will work.
Counterspell counters a spell as it's being
As it's
cast.
cast,
You're
You
right.
would
Yeah,
need to
never
spell
mind.
magic.
Dispel, yeah.
I don't have that.
Or remove curse or greater restoration or I don't know.
Willy-nilly fireballs are about to start happening.
Cool. That is
Just-
very much in our host heads of MO.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong.
I think the
Wow.
best thing I could probably do out of my the spells I can cast is Mage Armor to stop you bumping into things quite so much. But
This is one of the rare characters that I play where there isn't a spell tab because
Also,
because monk.
also, mage armor wouldn't work on me because I wear armor. So, okay, fine. I'm good. I'll just be invisible with no left arm.
Invisible, blind,
Yeah.
and no left arm.
yeah. So I'll feel my way around, getting her to keep talking until I find her and like take her hand and put it on my shoulder so she can follow me.
Well, I think Pliskin's familiar would have a pretty easy time finding her, and then from
Yeah.
there you can see the familiar. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
it feels nice. It's a nice snake. It's just like hold around your neck
a
gently,
comforting, yeah, it's like a
necklace or something. It's just
or a
like
weighted
hanging.
blanket, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Mhm.
hanging
A
out.
weighted blanket.
So as you guys are talking, a door made of arms obviously appears in front of you all, and Randy just gestures to it and he's like, well, your final challenge awaits in there. The biggest, most important tenet of manlyhood. Strength! And he gives you all a big flex with like every muscle he can possibly do.
That's a lot of muscles.
I have to warn you, this is the most difficult challenge of them all.
All right. Let's do this.
He gives you a little salute.
Awesome. Can't see a thing,
I
but gotta die.
have a friend who's in the Call of Cthulhu game with me who gets really mad when I do it like this because he's a former Air Force. And he's like, that's not how Americans salute. And I was like, yeah, well, I wasn't in the
It's how
American
Brits
military.
salute.
Wait, what's
Yeah.
the way
Yeah.
to do it?
Longest.
The correct way to do it for American military is like this.
Oh, okay.
But for the British military, it's like this. And I cosplay Captain John Watson, who was British military. So I learned how to salute the British way.
The way to
Gotcha.
remember it is longest way up, shortest way down. Longest way up, shortest way down.
The table's in my way. I will break my fingers.
I'm from a military family, but yeah, carry on. Sorry.
I didn't know that. That's good to know.
To the unknown.
Does that mean you're going through the door?
Yep. I'm being led. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get through the flesh door.
Yeah, no, I'm guiding her.
So the nice thing about being blinded, I can't see the flesh anymore.
Well,
Hey,
the thing is
there's that.
you think it's Riri's arm on your shoulder, but in fact, it's just one of the greasy, grasping, muscular hands from the door frame, just sort of pawing at you.
Oh, jeez.
So this is horrible. This is greasy and horrible. And, God, everything's a hand.
The body horror quotient is very high in this one.
You know, the weird thing is, in my head, I didn't think of this as body horror. Does that say something about me?
Yes.
It's kind of. It's like I don't know. It's like Ren and Stimpy or something. Like it all looks
Yeah.
cartoony, and then you get a close up. And
Yep,
it's like,
yep.
holy shit.
Not good.
So when you start thinking about it for a little bit, wandering about on greasy, oiled up muscles.
Better find some powdered toast.
Powdered toast man.
Right. We'll go through the door.
Let's put it back
All
on
right.
the rails.
So you go through this door and you enter into a giant, I think the best way I can describe it is like a bullet-shaped cavern. So like it's very tall, rounded at the top, and it's like circular at the bottom.
Cool.
Don't like that.
I
Don't like that.
either. I'm so glad I can't see it.
In front of you, right in the center of this room, there is just a giant mound of flesh.
Oh god.
From the walls, giant portions of flesh just start like falling off and landing around you guys as the door behind you like seals shut and disappears. And all of these massive pieces of flesh just start coming together and slowly rise up to reveal a massive hulking Randy Pepper, who is staring down at you with glowing red eyes, looking wicked beefy, and he lets out a terrifying roar. And can you all roll initiative?
What the hell?
It's a flesh golem.
It's a very bad time. That's what it is. 24.
You know, having good pluses to my initiative doesn't count for squat if I can't roll.
What? Why can't you roll?
I got a 7 total.
Oh, I see.
So you've been physically prevented from rolling. I was like, what?
Yes, I have a
Because
cat.
her left arm is missing.
I was like, are you okay?
My left arm
place.
is missing. My left arm's missing. And the cat's laying on my right wrist. You know how cats are.
Do you say 21?
21, yes.
21.
Some damn good
And let's
initiative.
roll for this fella. He got a 7. So, Riri, I guess you didn't do that bad. You guys are all going to get a turn ahead of him.
Yay.
All right, Pliskin, you have the first move. So something I failed to mention, everybody but Granny can see this. Around the room, just leaning up against the wall, are just like dozens of they look like wooden sticks. And then you've got the giant hulking Randy in front of you that just roared in all of your faces. When I say hulking too, I mean this is like a gargantuan creature.
That's pretty bloody large. That's a big Randy boy.
He's very big.
And suddenly
Wow.
I'm having flashes of Dr. Manhattan in Watchmen.
Even
That's
know what to
about the
do.
proper size.
I can't do shit.
It's like licking a battery.
I can't see him. I'm invisible.
I love you, Gerundo.
I can't do shit.
I'm glad you got that, yeah.
I did. Anyway.
Wonder if anyone in chat did. Chat, by the way, is cracking me the fuck up about this, like Randy accidental Cronenberging. Savai's like noping out. She's like, no.
I haven't been
It's like
reading
something
any
about
of
seeing
this.
a giant blue wang. Like,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
y'all are wild.
That's
right.
That's a great movie, but that's everybody's takeaway from it. They're just like, yeah, but they got a big blue penis.
I have opinions on that movie, but only because I read the graphic novel first, which was
That's
a mistake.
fair.
It wasn't a mistake. It was the correct decision.
I mean, yes, but I got really angry at the end.
I suppose.
Yeah. It's a bit of a letdown.
Anyway,
compared
I
to
should
what it
probably-
is in the graphic novel.
Welcome
like
to the
take-
Watchmen stream where we talk about Watchmen.
I should probably make a combat action, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at this hulking brute, so I don't have to think about Dr. Manhattan's wife. 22.
22 is going to hit.
Okay, I'm electing to do poison damage this time.
All right.
3d8, so that's an 8, and a 7, 15, and a 4, 19 poison damage.
It hits the skin and it just dribbles right off.
I swear that's never happened before.
Wink.
And he does not even look like that registered to him.
Well, that didn't work. Poison didn't work, chaps. Granny, I suggest you get into the fetal position, and we'll try and lure him away from your general direction.
No, point me in the direction. I have my wand out. And
Okay.
Can I like help position her because I'm helping guide her?
Wait, what?
Can I position her since I've been the one guiding her?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have been right next to her anyway, wouldn't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, we'll say like you can't make like movements together as far as like going more than like 5 feet, but if
No,
you're just
no,
like
Sure,
turning
sure.
her to face, whatever.
Turning her and like helping point her arm in the right direction.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With my wand, I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the highest level this wand will
Fire!
go. Fire!
Fire!
And I need a dex saving throw from this giant creature.
He will make a dex saving throw just for you. And he got a... He just got an 8.
Cool. He takes 45 points of damage.
Whew. Okay, so he's like so big that it would be kind of hard not to hit him. And
Well,
can
I'm
I
blind, though.
just ask, like, what is the general area you were aiming Granny's arms at, Riri?
Face?
Um,
See face.
Oh, yeah.
Center of mass. So it was right around the solar plexus area.
All right, so you hit that, and all of the giant bulging muscles in that area just sort of like start to melt off of him. And you see like a very weak, skinny, like torso underneath that.
Interesting.
And Granny, can you do anything else?
Did I get him?
Got him.
Yay! I don't think so. Hold on. Actions. No, I only have one action. Yep, that's it.
All right, Riri. No.
Okay. I was gonna say, wait.
Heat caster.
I was
I
gonna
don't know
say,
why
I
we
go-
went
I
straight
go
to Granny.
I go right before this thing.
Heat caster
Oh.
should have gone before Granny.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Sorry,
Hey,
Heat
man.
caster.
It doesn't matter. I am going to cast blindness deafness on the hulking creature.
Does he make a save for that?
Yeah, it is a Constitution saving throw.
So he got a 17.
That is better than me.
So he kind of like his head twitches a little bit, like he's kind of trying to like fight back whatever you're doing to him. Then he just shakes his head and he looks unfazed by that.
Okay. And no one's hurt. So yeah, next.
All right, now we're to Riri.
These sticks that are around the outside, what do they look like? Do they look like my quarterstaff or like what do they look like?
They're probably shorter than a quarterstaff. They just kind of look like tree branches.
Interesting. Okay, well, now that I'm pretty sure that I know that I know that Granny knows which direction to point in.
Right? Don't move the arm, Granny.
Just right there, hun. How tall is a gargantuan creature?
I should have looked that up beforehand, shouldn't I have?
You have a flying
I think
PC.
I think a purple worm is gargantuan.
Yeah, that's true.
So
This is why we have
pretty
Google.
Pretty goddamn big.
Are you okay? Let's see. Height for a gargantuan creature is 32 to 64 feet. So I'm gonna give him a go for a little middle ground here and say 50 feet.
50 feet, cool. Noted. My flying speed is 65, so I'm going to fly up. It's about chest level, so whatever that would be in the movement economy. And I want to hit the weak torso that got revealed by the melting away muscles with my quarterstaff.
All right, sure, roll for it.
Actually, like, look at my shit again. Nat 20.
Woo! All right, roll that damage.
All right. So, and I'm using it two-handed because why would I do anything else? That is 8 plus 5 is 13.
Whew.
13 for the first attack.
All right.
There's plenty more where that came from, because this
Boy,
is a
aren't there.
monk.
22 to hit for the second attack.
22 hits.
And that is 7 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
So again, monk. 19. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does in fact hit.
Good to know. And that is 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
And 6 points of damage on that one.
Wow.
And because I used Flurry of Blows, I get the benefit of the disengage action. So I'm going to fly back away to try to get out of this thing's reach when it starts swinging.
Yeah, I think with flying up to the torso, you could probably make it like as far back towards the cave walls as you want to go.
Yeah, I want to back up of quite a ways because I would prefer to not get whacked if I can avoid it.
Okay. Is that everything? That was a lot.
Yes, that is everything.
Okay, so as you land, the giant Randy is going to turn to you and his eyes start to glow again. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con saving throw. Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Wow. All right, whatever. Nothing happens. You kind of like feel yourself stiffen up, like almost as if he's like trying to intimidate you, but you're Riri. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Randy has never actually intimidated me. He's much more amusing than intimidating.
In fact, you should have had advantage on that. But he sees that that's not working at all. So he is going to turn to Pliskin, who threw the energy ball at him. And he is just going to go for 2 giant punches straight at Pliskin. I also should have said, when you hit him, like with your normal attacks on that exposed area of chest, like that really seemed to affect him. Like he staggered back and he like let out a scream each time. But he's going to go for 2 giant like boxer punches at Pliskin. And Pliskin, got a question for you.
Yeah.
Does a 31 hit your armor class?
Oh my god!
No, because I am actually Palar.
Okay.
So, that like hits me like fucking 3 times over, man. Yeah.
And 29?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, so you take so 28 damage initially, just like from the 2 punches straight to your face.
Ouch.
And then you're going to take an extra 7 damage as you go flying backwards into the cavern wall.
I feel like this is awfully like Attack on Titan.
I only think in terms of Attack on Titan.
Okay.
And
I'm not looking so good, guys.
He lets out a scary scream. But it is your turn.
Okay. Fuck it. We're gonna Shadows of Colossus this bitch.
Yes.
Gonna try and climb up this Mega Randy.
All right, climbing speed is halved, right? Half your movement speed. So you probably wouldn't be able to get too high up him since you're also at the back of the cave. You got to run up to him. I'm assuming you can get like up his ankle, maybe. Like onto his foot.
Just get onto his foot, and then at least I can stab him in the foot and try and get purchase that way. Right, yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
So where's my D20? There it is. So we're going to stab him in the toes first, then we're going to try and climb up his ankle next round, if I'm still alive.
You haven't gotten stepped on.
That's a 5 plus 7, 12.
Yeah, you slice down with your sword and you just like cannot break the skin whatsoever.
I'll have another go. How about this one? That's a 21.
So that does the exact same thing. You drive it down as hard as you can and still it just bounces off.
Not even with the flame tongue effect in going on my flame tongue rapier. No dice.
Still does not break through. No dice.
Well, fuck you then, Randy.
He roars again, but you think you can very, very like faintly hear, fuck you. And Heatcaster, we're back to you.
Yeah. Hey, Randy, remember that time that we were out and about and then you were back in the bunks and then you let loose that really bad one? Well, I've been keeping that for a really long time just to get back to you. And I let loose Stinking Cloud.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Wait, are you implying that
hang
you
on.
saved that in like a jar?
Instead of fat in a
your
jar
body?
for like 10 years.
Not a jar necessarily, maybe like a pipe inside myself, which I was going to pipe back out to you as I like just let it loose.
That's just wrong.
Look, the spell component for Stinking Cloud is a rotten egg or several skunk cabbage leaves, but I think something Randy let loose is just as good.
Yeah, for sure. No question about it, actually.
Works for me. I'll allow it.
What
Devil goes
happens?
down.
Well, I create a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow nauseating gas centered on a point of enrage. Range is 90 feet, so I'll put it in. I'll put it inside of. See if like it wafts up from that chest cavity area.
Okay.
Yeah, it spreads around corners and the cloud lingers in the air for a duration. Each creature that is completely from the cloud makes a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Is it
He
poison?
got
'Cause
a-
I'm immune to it.
He got a 14.
What was that?
14.
14 will fail.
Ooh.
You spend your action that turn retching and reeling.
All right.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think this is going to go as well for you as you think it is.
Probably not, but you know.
At least you're
Well,
not right up on him, I suppose. I'm
You know,
like,
little payback there.
oh god.
Is that the turn?
That's actually, and I will healing word Pliskin.
Oh,
thank
thank
God.
you. Thank you so much.
As I open my mouth and a nice bubble comes out that isn't full of stink.
One of the lavender ones. Yes, thank you ever so much. This is really greatly appreciated. You guys.
That also came from Randy, though. That's the weird part.
Yeah. He contains multitudes, you know. And
He's he's got a lot of
Just
layers.
storing up
Like an
his
onion.
friends' gases.
16.
16.
16.
You beautiful bronze fellow. Thank you very much.
All right, Granny, you are blind. You are invisible. You have no left arm.
Yeah.
And all hell is breaking loose around you.
I don't know what's happening. So I'm hoping that this creature has not moved, and I'm gonna hurl a fire bolt at it because I only have one hand.
Just the same spot. You're not going to move your hand at all?
No, I'm gonna throw it straight like where it's going. Do I need to do this at disadvantage? What do you need me to do?
Let's go disadvantage.
Okay. That was really good, man. That was real good. This next one. was
Chat is not
even
impressed with
better.
all these farts, by the way.
So that was a 26 to hit,
26 absolutely hits.
and that is. Let me roll the damage because.
What does chat think of the farts?
They're not impressed.
16 points of damage.
Hey, chat, tell us what you think about Randy's farts.
Savai says she doesn't judge Ernest's wrongness from the horror movie that is Randy Pepper for storing up farts for 10 years or however long.
That's fair.
Like, well, that's kind of weird, but yeah, nevertheless, this whole thing's been pretty fucking weird, so.
Hey, Randy does not suck big smelly wangles.
Eek, smelly wangles.
Yeah. that happens.
Granny, how much damage did you do?
16.
16.
16 wangle damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, since Riri wasn't helping you that time and Randy has moved a little bit, you actually hit like his abdomen and the muscles around his abdomen now dissipate as well and just melt off, revealing like a gross, skinny little belly.
That's fine. As long as I am hitting this creature, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
you don't know that's happening, but
Yeah, I'm just like,
that
"Did I
happens.
get it?"
Is that your turn?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. I'm not moving. What's the point? Like, I don't know like what I would do.
Sisyphus the snake from around your shoulder gives you a reassuring squeeze. He's not a constrictor. He's only he's a deadly
little-
venomous snake. But he just sort of like,
All right, Riri, you are up.
Okay, seeing that Granny has melted some more flesh away and not wanting to be anywhere near that stinking cloud, I'll fly up and start hitting at that spot where the weaker things are exposed.
Oh, yeah, the stomach?
Yeah.
All right.
So, 25 to hit.
Hits. Do you ever miss? Have you missed like a single time ever?
Plus 8 to my attacks.
That's
So
insanity.
it's hard to miss. I don't know if this one's gonna hit though. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay. 15? Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Well, then it's really hard for me to miss on this thing, all right? All right, so let's see. That's 2 quarterstaff attacks.
we are level 7.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'll do one more because I'm going to do Flurry of Blows. Nat 1.
You missed.
Shit.
it
This
happens.
is the first time.
It
Brett,
happens.
throw a subscribe in the chat for Riri's first miss.
Oh, wonderful. All right, so that is 9, 10, 25 points of damage total.
Jeez.
That's how I
Monks
count
are
too.
really
9,
broken,
10,
man.
25,
102.
642.
So every
Million.
so every one of my attacks is a plus 5 to the damage. I rolled two d8s and a d6 for the 3 attacks that hit.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah. So after I'm gonna like smash and then punch and then fly around behind it, trying to be below the stinking cloud, but also not be within reach of those arms.
All right. So you hit him, and he's starting to actually kind of look winded from these hits. And as you fly around the top of him, you actually notice behind him, down on the ground, a cage that is sitting at the bottom of the cave. And in the cage is a pig. Now, Randy, he is going to sniff this disgusting cloud of his own farts, and he is going to just like bend over, just retching, and then he's gonna puke. And he is going to puke all over everybody that is still below him. Pliskin, since you're
Yeah,
on
I
his
deserve
feet,
this.
it's not gonna hit you.
I deserve this.
So I think it just hits Granny and he
It overshoots.
I deserve this. Yep.
So Constitution
Hubris.
checks from both of you.
$21.
You succeed.
Oh, what is this?
17.
It's vomit, Granny.
Ah, I can be seen now because I'm covered in.
So a 17 fails. So Granny, you're gonna take half damage, and Heatcaster, you're gonna take full damage. So
What kind
Heatcaster,
of damage is this?
this is poison damage.
I'm resistant to that because I am a
Alright.
metal man.
So I guess you both take half damage. So 22 damage you both take.
You take 22
As-
damage from vomit.
Vomit that is just like weird and sinewy.
No, it's on track. You don't know what he eats. It's on track.
It's but that is going to be his whole turn since he got stink clouded. We're gonna go back to Pliskin.
I guess while he's bending over and heaving, I'm gonna cast a spell up at his guts. His vulnerable guts.
Okay.
Directly above my head, I guess, as he's hunched over. Let's do Chromatic Orb again, but this time I'm going to do it at 2nd level. And we're going to do fire damage
Yeah.
if it hits. Just check off the spell slot. Hurry up. 15.
15 hits.
Awesome. So that's 4d8 fire. 1, 7, 1, 8, 7 again, 15, and 7 again, 22.
All right, so you hit him in the stomach, and like now that skin starts melting off, just kind of like revealing his insides. I will not go into any further detail than that. And he falls to one knee, but he is still kicking.
That's the end of my turn. I have nothing to follow that with, but I hope that won't give you indigestion, you giant muscular bastard.
Heatcaster, back to you.
Okay, well, I'm going to use a bonus action to continue healing Pliskin, because, he could just, fall off and die or something.
He could use it, yeah.
He's looking quite a lot better, but still injured.
Um, 11 to heal.
Ooh, 1 off full now. Thank you very much.
Good. All right, and this is getting absurd, Randy. I am calling your ex, and then I will use summon Face Spirit. I will summon a furious dryad.
He roars, but you swear you hear, which one?
Oh, you know which one. As I summon this furious dryad.
The angriest one.
That's like a bar that isn't very low. Like they're all pretty angry.
They're all pretty angry, but this one is a dryad who is angry.
Okay.
And they appear in an unoccupied space. I'll put them in sight of Randy.
Okay.
They are going to face step and try to stab you in the chest.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Hell hath no fury.
I guess not.
16.
A 16 hits.
Okay. It'll be 9 damage.
Okay, that drives straight into his chest, and he is not looking good. And he roars again, and you hear, "That was not fire." And if that's not your turn, I guess we move on to Granny.
Oh yeah, that's my turn. She the fed dry just yells, "How dare you, Randy Pepper!" As she's
Granny's gonna throw another firebolt. I will do it again at disadvantage.
Okay.
While you're doing that, Sisyphus uses his tail to wipe some of the vomit off your face.
Aww.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sisyphus.
Tiny friend.
What a good baby.
So,
Pliskin loves his granny.
that is a 17
Hits.
hit. And that is a 12 points of damage.
I will give you the great honor of telling us how this thing gets taken down.
Listen, Granny, covered in vomit, firebolt in hand, throws it wildly, not even sure, and it hits him in the face and burns away the face and the skull, and he just falls like a titan.
Whew. Well, similarly to a Titan, as soon as he hits the ground from the nape of
runs,
this thing's
by the
neck,
way, while this starts happening.
Oh yeah, good call. The nape.
Shit!
The nape of the neck just kind of starts steaming as this thing just slams down into the ground.
Gross.
I'm going to descend to that cage that I saw with the pig inside.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a arm cage?
A what?
An
arm cage.
Made of arms,
Yeah, of
like
course it's an
everything
arm
else
cage.
has
Where do
been.
you think you are?
I just wanted to verify.
That's
like-
the baseline. That's what it's always gonna be. That's what you should assume it is.
Fair enough. I'm gonna crouch down in front of it and like hold a hand out, not quite through the bars, but close enough that the pig can sniff it. Is it a like a pig or is it a pig?
It's a regular sized pig this time. A
Okay.
little beefy, but like in a normal pig kind of way.
Okay, I'm like, hey, buddy.
Roll in animal handling.
This was all because I shot the pig in the beginning.
19 total.
He gives you a friendly little sniff and licks your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get him out of this cage now that
Okay.
we've made friends.
And how are you doing that?
I imagine there's no like locking mechanism or anything like that.
Break the arm.
Nope. The only locks here are the locking of hands.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stick my quarterstaff between a couple of the bars and just start prying.
Okay, make a strength check.
Ugh.
While that's happening, I'm going to check this goo for whatever was inside of Hulk Randy.
You really want to do that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
16.
Inspect the goo.
I got to expect the goo, man. Like,
All right, inspect the goo.
God.
Roll an investigation. Riri, you are able to pull apart the
God.
arms with a 16.
Cool. And
All right.
free the pig that way. I'm like, there you go, buddy.
The pig
All right,
happily
eight.
trots out.
18. To inspect the goo.
Wow.
That's some good goo inspection.
What hasn't he eaten is the better question. Like, anything you could ever imagine is in this goo if you dig far enough.
Look, I have to get my component for my next thinking cloud, so I gotta look, just like
This would be perfect. It stinks pretty bad.
yep. No. Maybe.
You find one of Randy's socks.
Oh, excellent.
Now, I'm immune to poison, and that sickens even me.
Yep, there it is. Well, I don't need to breathe.
Can you also make a constitution check since you're digging through vomit?
Sure.
Or a saving throw, constitution saving throw.
Pliskin's just watching absolutely in horrified fascination. It's happening. Like, my
Did
God.
we get it?
Yes, Granny. Yes, Granny. Don't worry, Granny.
That'd be a 19.
Okay, you're okay. You're a robot.
Yep.
I guess you don't really smell, huh?
Yeah, I don't need to breathe. And I pop out a pneumatic tube and I put the sock in there and then I put it in my chest cavity. There you go, little buddy.
I'll come back around the body with the pig in tow.
There's Randy.
That's
Roll a D100.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. 73.
73. You say you cast fireball at whatever you're currently facing. So can everybody roll a D4?
Sure.
I'm actually kind of hoping it's at me,
One.
except I have the pig.
1.
2.
3.
Riri, you get hit with this fireball that just
Okay.
explodes out of Granny.
So dex
what's the-
saving throw.
Oh no, you just get hit with it.
Oh come on!
It just happens.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Granny, what's the damage on your level 3 fireball?
Oh shit. Level 3 fireball is hold up. It would be 96. Is that right?
96.
96?
Holy smokes, where he's dead.
96. If it's a third level fireball, then no, it's 8d6.
Yeah, 8d6. I was looking at the wrong thing. Do I need to roll that?
Yeah, you need to roll that.
Oh no!
Man, you're really good.
And
at
I don't get to
fireball.
make a saving throw against that as a fireball being cast.
You can make a saving throw against.
Thank you.
It'll beat a 15, I'm sure.
I'm sure it'll beat a 15.
No, I got a 10.
Oh
Shit.
no!
Oh, you're taking
He's
all
gonna
that.
die.
But you want to know what's fun? I am at high enough monk level to have evasion, so I only get half damage on this.
Okay, so
Cool.
you take 13 points of damage.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
fine.
that's not so bad.
wow.
I mean, a bit charred and definitely not happy.
I rolled so many ones.
You smell.
for that.
Anybody smell chicken?
And Riri just glares, fluffing all of her feathers out, just like, Granny, maybe don't say that name again, please.
We talked about this, Granny. Don't say Randy.
Granny, roll a D100.
So sorry, I can't.
If you
help
cast it at me again, I'm gonna come find you and
40.
gag you.
So, Sullivan, there's no trace of whatever weak-bodied thing that was inside of the body.
Not that you can see, but the
Okay,
nape of the neck
cool.
is steaming. And can everybody roll a D4 again because she just cast lightning bolt?
Oh dear. One again.
Jeez. You know, maybe it's time to take you to a home, Granny. I don't know.
Riri got a 2. He cast her.
Let's see here. D4. Roll it. 2.
So the good news is none of you get hit. The bad news is Orivoli made the bad roll.
Oh.
So let's see. What is the damage?
I don't know. I don't have lightning bolt.
It's lightning
Huh.
bolt, lightning strike.
It's
is it?
another 8d6.
Do you want
So
me to
we'll
roll
see how
that?
this turns out.
Oh no.
So the pig dies.
So now I smell bacon. And now I'm really hungry. I mean, we've just had.
Granny just shoots a bolt of lightning out of her hand, and it hits the pig in the chest, and it just falls over.
He cast your help.
I hope that. I hope that wasn't the key to getting out of here.
I walk. I run over and I look at the pig. Like it's pretty dead.
I mean,
I'll be good, man.
it's baconized.
It's dead.
That's I've been to a lot of roasts and never knew lightning could do that to a pig, really. Yeah.
I mean, it's basically a sausage now.
Gonna be so mad at us.
I'm sorry.
Do not anyone say that name again at all, or I will be the one dealing with you, and you don't want that. I see you, Gerundu.
Which name shouldn't we say?
You know exactly which name.
It's obvious.
I mean,
Ah, yes, Randy.
All right, roll a D100.
And when you're done
Here
with
we
that, I'm gonna
go
stalk over and
again.
hit you.
Unless you get
5.
invisible.
5.
Oh shit.
Okay, not so bad, but once again, you are enveloped in the slow spell.
Oh, good.
4.
And I'm just going to stalk over to him and just whack him once with my quarterstaff.
I mean, I guess the real question is, what did Granny have against this pig?
All right, roll a D100.
I said Granny.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Randy. My
Yeah,
bad.
it was Granny because she hit it and then she cooked it. What does Granny have against this pig?
I really like pork.
Oh, that was uncalled.
Where is the guy that we're in his dream? Where is he?
I'm gonna go check that steaming neck. How
Yeah.
about that? Instead of the goo, check the steaming neck. Maybe it's a hot spring or something. Probably.
Yeah, I'll go join him on that and flit over the body and land near the neck.
All right, you guys land up on the nape, and yeah, it's just steaming. There's just a lot of steam coming from it.
Do you have any sort of blade? I don't usually carry blades.
I do.
Yeah, I do. As I pop out my arm blade and like kind of try to separate things.
I throw a blade towards them.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
I can't hear. Like I can't see them, so I could definitely miss.
Okay. How do we do this? You make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Me? Okay.
Yes. Riri, you make a dexterity saving throw, and if you guys get above the DC on either of these rolls, you will succeed this. But we'll see what happens.
Elegant. I like it.
I got a nat 1.
I got a 21.
She got a nat 1 though.
So it won't hit me. I got 21. Come on. I've split
All right,
out of the way.
Impromptu game of Mumbly Peg.
What kind of weapon was this, Granny?
It's a dagger.
Okay, so you huck a dagger just in the general direction of Heatcaster and Riri. It's going like straight for Riri's face, but she does like a quick dodge out of the way, and it just sticks right into Heatcaster's head. And I guess, can you roll the damage on that?
Sure, I can.
D4 plus your dex.
It's only 3 points of damage.
You take that.
I wasn't looking for
that 3 damage.
I wasn't looking for a new haircut, but I guess this works. As I kind of like just kind of like try to fix it in place with my mohawk. So here you
From halfway across the room, still slowly making his way, you hear, "What the fuck was that?"
I'm having hearing problems now too. What's wrong with Pliskin? Did you get the knife?
Oh, I got it.
Oh, good.
Let's cut this thing open.
Yep.
I'm dangerous when I'm blind.
Apparently.
Throwing knives around willy-nilly, as you do.
Granny looks danger in the
What's
face.
that,
and
dearie?
laughs.
You want a knife?
Right. So we're cutting open the steaming nape of the neck.
You cut open the steaming nape of the neck, and Randy Pepper just like jumps out and is like, "Oh boy! I haven't had a fight that good in years!" And he's just like doing a little like boxer like hoppy around thing, like throwing little punches into the air.
We killed your pig.
What's wrong with Pliskin?
He got hit by a.
He's gonna roll a perception check to see if he understood what you just said.
Oh, no.
And he did. You what? Did he just say you killed my pig?
By your pig.
No, I mean, no.
Roll
Of
a
course not.
deception check.
No one would clearly kill the pig as I, I'll roll
deception.
Oh, deception.
I got a 14 for saying we were thrilled by your pig.
I'm gonna have him roll to see if he heard it again. He did. He's like, "Oh yeah, Oravoli, he's great, huh?" And your slow is probably worn off by now. It's a minute.
What about invisibility and blindness?
No, that's still going.
I'm missing an arm.
Damnedest thing.
I cannot see.
Granny, you just can't catch a break. I think you should have some whiskey. Do you have it on you?
Ah, yes.
No,
grab
oh,
my
no.
whiskey and I take a drink.
Well, what can I say? I guess you guys are a lot more impressive than I once thought you were. You truly are Randy Pepper in your own right. And he pulls out of his pocket just 4 badges that are of his own face. And he just like pins them on each of you.
I have a question.
Except for Granny, because he can't see you.
He said the name. Does something happen to him?
Sure.
Yes. Little fucker.
Yay! D100 tables.
So, he explodes into 600 butterflies.
Wow.
So he got a badge
wow.
on Heatcaster, he got a badge on Riri, and the other two just fall onto the dead giant body as these butterflies just fly up and out of the chamber, which is now opening on the top. And as that happens, like a big spiral staircase just starts like coming out of the ground, impaling the giant body, but lifting you all up towards the sky, towards the beaming sun, which as you all raise up towards, realize is just a giant Randy Pepper visage smiling at all of you as your visions turn white and you wake up.
As Pliskin's not covered in vomit, as he sees Randy Pepper's sun face, he's just sort of like giving him thumbs up, like.
He gives you a wink.
Randy.
Riri is flying above the staircase because she has had quite enough of standing on flesh for one day. Thank you.
I mean, it is very
Fair enough.
greasy.
That's all I got.
Wow.
That's the Randy
Well
Pepper
done.
dream, baby.
Well fucking done.
Oh,
You have the strangest brain I think I've ever come across.
I
It's wonderful.
fucking loved it though.
that was
Here's-
great.
I was nervous
well
going
done.
into this because I had a plan, but as soon as I get into Randy Pepper mode, anything I had planned just goes out the window.
Yeah.
It just like takes over.
Well, it's
Yeah.
that, and then it's also, I mean, you've met us. No
Yeah.
plan survives first engagement with us.
No.
Nope.
Also, I'm sad no one grabbed a stick because they were all loaded with level 3 fireball spells.
Of course, hey.
I owned the fireball. I also couldn't see any of them.
I was thinking about picking one up and like stabbing it through and treating it like a Titan actually, but yeah.
No, I think something Randy's ex was the way to go.
That was a good
I
bit,
like
yeah.
that, yeah.
I'd imagine that it was like in Heatcaster's mind, it like turned into a giant like Wheel of Fortune wheel that he spun, and it just all had all of Randy Pepper's different X's on it.
Oh my god, yes.
Yep, it allows you to summon a dryad, a satyr, or an elf. So,
Yeah, he's definitely been with all of those. It's 93. Also, I'm surprised you guys got that question right. Good job.
93? Yeah.
I was really leaning toward 91, because I wasn't sure.
For some reason, I had 93 and 96 in my head, and I went, I think it's 93.
Someone incorrectly guessed on like episode 2 that he was 96, which is probably why 96 was in your head.
I
That
can
was
see
you?
It may have been.
No, you've just
yeah.
always had 96 on the brain.
So you always think he's 3 years older.
96.
Yeah. Well, I'm in my 80s.
He takes
So,
offense to that.
At that age is really just a number because you're so close to death.
Randy Pepper's never gonna die.
He's a wizard.
Not.
He's alive forever. Fire.
Wizards live forever anyway, pretty much, don't they? They're wizards.
Yeah. They use magic and make deals with evil beings. I guess we should wrap this up now or
I
something.
suppose.
guess
Yeah,
so.
we can start.
If I'm doing the outro, do I do my outro first or do I
No,
do it
you're
last? I'm last. Okay, so I guess we'll start with you then, Dragonbait.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Dragonbait. I play Mabel Jean on this particular show for only one more week, guys.
Oh, don't
Heartbreak.
remind me.
We have to go do the Jin fight next.
Yeah.
That is going to be good,
I play. I am everywhere. I am in all the things. I am on Roll for Weird. I'm on 20-Sided Adventures. I'm on Barovia Beckids on Thursdays over at Nerd Asylum, but not this Thursday because we're taking a break between seasons. You could find me everywhere at Rachel J. Todd on Twitter and Instagram. Come hang out at the Discord where you will find most of us hanging out. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
though. Fire!
Fire! Jorundu.
Hello, I'm Girundu. You can find me on Twitter at Girundu. That's GIRUNDUU. I am also in Shitty Cowboys as Jambalaya Pendergrass, which drops on podcast feeds every other Wednesday, and we stream it live right here on this here channel every other Saturday. I'm also Silas Lancaster in Roll for Weird. I played elderly, romantically complicated vampire.
Yes.
And what else do I do? This. I think that's... Oh, Dice Talk. Sorry,
Dice
Joe.
Talk.
My partner in crime with Dice Talk, Jeremy, is going to be guest DMing the finale of this next Monday. Dice Talk is a show where we discuss different topics related to D&D and various other tabletop role-playing games. And I think the next person we're going to be interviewing is Tiana.
Indeed.
Ooh.
But her episode won't drop for a little while. But you're the next person on our list of
Victims.
the rich and famous.
It's so good. It's so fun.
Peoples whose fame we can exploit for our own benefit was the list I was going to say. But in any case, whose success can I piggyback from next?
I mean, that's not a bad tactic.
Well,
Anyway.
speaking of Tiana, right?
Yes, I am like Dragon Bait in all of the things.
Can you do it all in one breath?
Not if I'm doing character names, no.
Fair enough.
Too many apostrophes.
Here on the Majestic Goose Network, I am Misty Charlotte Palladino in Roll for Weird, our resident spellcaster. I am also Riri on this show for one more week. Heartbreak. It's so sad. And then over on Quest and Chaos, which is my home channel, I am Isolde Argyle on Mondays for our Dragon of Icefire Peak, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Andraste Nialo on Tuesdays at the same time in our Chaos Agents, and Alexandria Hartford in our Call of Cthulhu game at 6 p.m. Pacific time on Saturdays. All very different characters: Paladin, Cleric, and Assassin.
Yeah, they're pretty
All
different.
across the board.
I like playing things that are all over the place. It's a lot of fun. When I'm not doing that, I'm working on finishing up a book that I'm going to be self-publishing as soon as I have a cover.
What?
Wow.
Yes, I'm very
big
excited about this. I know.
A book?
A book.
Like a novel?
Like a novel.
What?
Yep.
That's awesome.
It's called The Tall Halfling. It's a romance novel that started as a joke on Chaos Agents. And then everyone said, when is Andraste going to do a dramatic read? I said, well, I have to write it first. And then I went, shit, I have to write this. And so I wrote it.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Well done.
Thank you. I'm
That
very
is
pleased about
exciting.
it. The
That
artist
is
is in
exciting.
the process of making the cover art for it. I've seen the sketches. They're gorgeous. I'm very excited.
Wow. Wow. Shit's all over my stuff. Well,
Yeah,
thanks.
really.
Your stuff is awesome, Gerard. You don't even with me, sir. I think that's all of my stuff, and I'm on Twitter as Vanna1895.
All right, Ernest.
Yeah, I'm Ernest. I'm on Twitter as Hollow Invective. I am in one thing, this. And it'll be our final week.
For now.
For now, you'll get sucked in. We'll just be like, we need you.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty good at saying it, not saying no to stuff too. So,
No
here we
one,
go.
no one on this
That's
stream
how it
understands
starts.
that at all.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
And then you're in 3 podcasts or 4 or however many. And then
We all started because of a couple Patreon games, and we were all like, hey, we like playing together. And so we
Then a
kept doing
pandemic.
it.
community's good like that.
Came out of the pandemic. Sorry, Ernest. You go ahead and keep doing your stuff, man.
No, that's it. That's all I got, really. That's it. Unlike
You're
the rest
in.
of you, I got this little short list done.
I was like that like 6 months ago. But you're in the club now, man. That's it.
And then everything changed when the pandemic attacked.
Yeah, it happens.
And
Makes it all worthwhile.
Sullivan, I think you're the last one. Take it away.
I'm Sullivan Harris. You can find me at Sullivan J. Harris on Twitter. I play Randy Pepper, and I was also the DM today. You can also find me DMing on my own Dungeons and Dragons podcast called Ravnik Avengers that is on everything. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's on whatever weird, obscure podcast app that you have downloaded to your phone. It's a fun show. We are a bunch of superheroes trying to save the city of Ravnica from Magic the Gathering in an 80s style sort of superhero comedy type shindig. It's fun. We release every other Thursday, which I'm just realizing I have never said before. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We're Ravnik Avengers. And I believe that's all I have. So yeah, next week is the last episode of this.
I'm quite sad about that. I've really enjoyed
too.
playing with you guys.
I've been having a lot of fun being Riri. She's hell on wheels.
I've had a lot of fun playing with you guys.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
It's been amazing.
These are great. Yeah, these are great characters.
Yeah.
These are great characters, and you guys are great players. I really enjoy playing with you.
Oh.
I'm gonna get all mushy. Deal with it.
Okay, bye.
We'll have feelings. Bye. We
See
got
you all
the
next
money
week.
challenges.
Woo!
Bye.
See you next